The thoughts, views, and opinions expressed by the hosts are for entertainment purposes only and do not necessarily reflect those of RJV Media Lab, Inc., its affiliates, or sponsors. Listener discretion is advised.
Them boys, they cutting up. Are you not entertained? Let me put you up on game. Cutting up with the gang. Cutting up, can't restrain. Are you not entertained? Let me put you up on game. Cutting up with the gang. Cutting up, can't restrain. Cutting up. Them boys, they cutting up.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, boys and girls.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Boys,
children of all ages.
How y'all doing?
How y'all doing?
What's up, man?
What up, though?
Anything.
Yeah, welcome to Cutting Up.
Yes, sir.
Make
Yes,
sure
sir.
y'all like, share, subscribe,
Every day.
all that.
All
We
day.
here for.
Twice on Sunday.
Yeah,
Yes,
for
sir,
sure,
man.
for sure.
And every time y'all watch a video, put your name in the comments, man. I want to shout out everybody who's watched that thing, man.
Okay.
So everybody that put your name in, I want to shout. We're going to shout y'all out. Yeah, next
Name,
episode.
nickname,
Nickname, whatever.
you got,
Tag yourself,
you know what I'm
man.
saying?
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We want to appreciate everybody who cutting up with the folk out here. You feel me?
For sure.
Yes,
for
sir.
Sure.
So how was y'all weekend, my brothers? How was the party?
Oh man, it was beautiful.
That's what's up,
It was
man.
a beautiful
That's
party.
what's up, that's what's
Yeah,
up,
we
man.
had a good little time.
That's what's up, man. The first
Yeah,
birthday
enjoyed
party is always something special.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's even more special. My birthday is this Thursday. So
Okay.
It's a week apart. You know what I'm saying? So
No, that's what's up. That's
my,
what's up.
That's my birthday gift.
Yeah. See, me and my mama's birthday is like a month apart. So
For real?
I'm November 25th. She December 20th.
Okay. Yeah.
So it's like right behind. Some
Okay.
similar.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
So,
what's
yeah,
up.
yeah,
That's what's
yeah.
up. How was y'all weekend?
I was good, man. I was chilling.
Yeah.
Chilling, man. Things,
Same,
man. In that move, you know what I'm saying? In that move, but the eye through the eye.
Yeah, what happened in sports, man? Give me
Well-
the rundown, because I didn't watch nothing.
Well, I say the biggest thing that happened, you know, and I hate to say it, but was the Lakers, man. You know, I will say the Lakers snapping their 9-game losing streak against the Denver Chicken Nuggets.
Well, you stupid.
So, my biggest takeaway is that what I felt, you know, with them bringing Luka was going to be a big deal because they're able to get Bron off the ball. You know what I mean? Somebody else who can pass the ball, also get him the ball in good situations. Also, who can also get his own shot at any time when he goes to the bench. And so he, you know, definitely has a lot more energy, so he didn't have to, you know, kind of give you those long spurts when he's trying to be the man all the time at this age of 40.
Then they have a bunch of shooters around him, and that's when LeBron is at his best, in my opinion. When you have a lot of shooters around him, where he can penetrate, kick out, and Luka is the same way. It's like
Yeah, no doubt.
You can't. It's more or less, and no disrespect to the Warriors when I say this, but it kind of reminds you of what the Warriors were doing in the first couple of championships they won when they had the deep bench. You know what I'm saying? They had a whole bunch of shooters around Clay and Steph to the point where you couldn't double team nobody. You know what I'm saying? So it's like technically when everybody is on when it comes to Reeves, Dalton Connect, and they had a couple of other players that showed up in this last game. Hashimura finally stepped up.
Yes, I do. Did he go out?
Vanderbilt.
He went out the other night. Was he hurt? Or, 'cause I saw he went to reach for his back.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's the only thing about him. You know what I'm saying, is keeping him on the floor.
Yeah, I thought he was good. I thought Vanderbilt was the one you're trying to keep on the floor. But I think he's gonna be out. If you make a deep run, he'll be the most pivotal person because he's the one that can give you that wing defense, can kind of guard everybody 1, 2, 3, 4. You know what I'm saying? Because of the length. So I think if you do make a big long, which if y'all get on, I really think you would. As long as you get Luka in shape. Because he kind of like a kid, a bell running around with a head on it.
Well,
so.
actually, in this last game, it looked like he had lost a couple of pounds. Like, he's not as big as what he was when he first got there.
Yeah, he's going to be running from wildfire. So, yeah, he's going to lose some weight.
It looked like he was in better shape. The game against Denver was the first game he played, and wasn't no restrictions on his time being on the floor.
Yeah, he had just coming out of the injury and stuff
right,
like that.
Right,
But
and
I think...
then I think it's more or less the injury as well as him not being in shape too.
Oh, yeah.
Let's be real.
But I just think with him being around somebody like LeBron who do what he do with his body and represent that part, and especially looking at the longevity that he's able to bring, to the table, and I'm pretty sure Luka want to be able to get that, that loan money and stuff like that. So
the thing that got me about the game against Denver was the fact of how people want to say Luka doesn't play defense, but he played defense in that game, and I was kind of impressed. It wasn't no offensive first team defense, but the thing about it is he had some steals, you know what I'm saying? He had some block shots. So that in itself is encouraging for me because I've seen Luka out there just standing around.
Yeah, he just go to the corner.
Yeah, and be like
hands on the shorts.
Yeah.
No doubt.
He was definitely in tune defensively.
Yeah, because you got accountability now. See, everybody watching. See, now when you play next to that guy, it's a certain level of accountability and it's expectations as well.
Not only playing next to that guy, but actually playing in that city.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. You know what I mean? Definitely the difference in playing in Dallas. I'm not taking nothing from Dallas, but it's not L.A. or it's not New York.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, those two big powerhouses like that. Bless you, my brother. Bless you, my brother.
Thank you. But that go back to what you said about the expectation. You know what I'm saying? So he know he got to come with it. He knew that once the trade went down and he got off the plane. You know what I mean? So,
no doubt. It was big expectations with that. You know what I mean? Especially in the long run. You know what I mean? Because I don't think nobody's actually expecting them to win this year. You know what I mean? Because you just kind of put them together, kind of like when they put KD. I don't know. Did KD go to the Phoenix during the offseason, or was it during the offseason? Yeah. So I just kind of think, I don't think anybody's moving this year. You know what I mean? Because I'm kind of scared of y'all not having a true big man. Not saying you have to have one, because traditionally people don't.
I see him coming out the West now. I don't see him winning no championship. If they do, that's a plus. That's extra icing. But
so right now,
doing what I mean, if they're able to, and the only reason why I'm saying that is this: by them being Denver, right? And I'm not saying that they're gonna be able to do it in a 7-game series.
No, it's possible though, because that wasn't. It was impressive.
That's all.
It wasn't like no Rudy Poo shit. I'm trying to say like that. I ain't gonna Rudy Pooch you out. You know what I mean?
That's the only team that I actually saw in our way in the West. Like,
that was because that had been the only team that had been in your way in the West. Because that's who you basically been losing to since the bubble.
I mean, you know as good as what OKC is, I don't see them coming out the West. I mean, I see them being more or less like what you call it was last year in the East or Indiana. You know what I'm saying? Young, full of talent. I mean, we're just one game. Like, we're a game behind being in the second spot. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, second spot or what?
In the West.
You four.
I know I'm 4, but they said if somebody loses, like,
you again, 2 games. Just say 2 games out.
No, 1 game, bro.
Sure, 11.5 to 9.5.
I'm just saying what they said on ESPN this morning. They said we are 1 game behind. You know what I'm saying? Being in the second spot. So if Memphis or whoever else in front of us, like who is it? Denver. If one of them loses one more time, we're gonna slide up. And it might be one of them tied for second type gigs.
But then I'm just looking at what I'm saying, because they're showing that 9.5 at Memphis, 9.5 at
see, we won, Memphis lost.
And you still got the Lakers, y'all at 11.5. Y'all also tied with Houston at 11.5 too.
And
you got Clippers right behind y'all that's just 15, so they basically half game back from y'all. So with y'all in the way y'all are constructed with in the West, like they always saying it's so heavy, everything from 4, down to 10, well, I'm just going to say 4 to 9 is 4 games away from, you know what I'm saying, like a game and a half game away, because like 15, 14, 15, 14. So it's going to be a lot of movement in the second half of the season, man. So buckle up, buckle up. Man, shit. Man, come on, bro. Don't sit here and act like you done goddamn been at the wheel. I'm not going to take that away from it. It was a fantastic move.
They're going to the Western Conference Final.
Ooh, that mean you going to see me? You trying to see me, man? Because
I don't know if they're going to win it. I'm just saying they're going to the Western Conference Final.
Because Big Boston is there.
We'll see you if we come out the way.
Oh, okay, because we coming out.
I said the Western Conference Finals. I ain't say the championship.
Oh, okay.
Finals.
So give me your prediction of if it...
It depends on who we play. Cause see, this the thing, dude. We just
Who you think your biggest threat
jail.
is? So let's
We
take
just
them
started
out.
jail. That was like our first. That was Luka's first good game.
Yeah, I definitely think y'all gonna pick up a hell of a lot of steam. Y'all gonna pick up a hell of a lot of
That's what I'm
steam.
saying, like-
so I ain't bullshitting around on you.
And then we ain't in no play-in bullshit.
See, yeah, cause y'all ain't been
That's
this
gonna
high in the
help.
last what? Shit.
We've been in the ninth spot in the last 4 years.
So
Let me ask y'all a question. What y'all think it's gonna be like when Bronny come back with that lineup? Cause he kind of like
he fits it. He's just another shooter. But only thing about it is he just needs to be more consistent. Bronny is gonna actually help the team out next year. It ain't gonna be this year.
Y'all still think, people gotta understand this
I'm
man.
just saying when
he
he
getting his
does,
feet under him.
Right.
He look
when he
way
does come back, I think this is gonna be.
Hell yeah. I think it's gonna be a good piece though. You know what I mean? Because I do think he fights on
Because
defense.
he's a spot shooter. You sit right there on the
You know what I
edge,
mean?
and when Luka or LeBron pass you the rock, either you gonna shoot the jumper or they gonna come out on you. You gonna blow by them, lay it up, whatever.
And I'm gonna tell you something else. A lot of folks gonna underestimate him. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so because he's
gonna be
just
another-
LeBron. You feel what I'm saying?
Again, there's more depth.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
so-
More shooters. I mean, he had 9 points the other night. You come off the bench and you give a Joker 9 to 12 points, man.
Man,
What
you
more
get
can
Joker
you ask
7
for?
to 12. Oh, you ain't got to give me
What
that. You
more
give me
can you
7 to
ask for?
12.
Yeah.
Especially if you ain't give me about
Then it's
about 8 to 10, 12 minutes.
And then
That's
they
a
go-
point a minute. I'll
That go-
take it.
That go back to what you were saying too
I'll take
about more perimeter defense as well in the playoffs. You know
Oh
what I'm
hell
saying?
yeah, because you definitely gonna need
That's a
that.
specialty. You know
Because
what
that's
I mean?
where all your best players are in the offense
And
these
you don't
days
need,
are wing
you just
players.
need them for defense, rebounds, couple of assists. You know what I'm saying? He don't necessarily have that all-star game shooting. That's what Dalton Connect and the rest of them boys is for. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I think they're actually going to be pretty good, man. I think they're going to get better just as long as, of course, the injury bug is the key. As long as everybody stay healthy, they'll be cool, man.
I just say that because kind of like a forgotten piece, almost. With the hoopla around
Right.
Luka being there, the performance. We kind of seen this.
But they're
story
underestimating.
before.
Period. Even with this, they don't consider him a piece. You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
don't think a lot of people, even though he's been
I think
he's been looking real good in the G League.
Yeah,
though.
he'll be a threat, and I think that they're gonna also market them as the next big three.
Oh, bro, that's what I'm saying.
You know
You
what I'm
put
saying?
him on him, and like I said, man, still some more pieces that can be pulled away, man. So, and you got a lot of money that's gonna open up once Bron leaves.
Yeah,
That's a lot of money. People got to understand that once he does sit down and Luka there, they're going to have a shitload of money to be able to go play with. You know what I'm saying? That's a big chunk of money that they ain't going to have to deal with.
Yeah.
So they can split that motherfucker down the middle and go get some pieces.
yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So, you got Luka 25, so you looking at I give him at least, he playing basketball. He watched Bron for 2 years, figure out how to get his body together. He ain't got to look like Lou Ferrigno, but just don't look like the guy at the wild with the long white socks that don't nobody fucking want to pick. You know what I mean? And get some endurance up and have some sort of a semblance of defensive prowess. I think he'd be all right. You know what I'm saying? And he got, as long as he keep his mode, he gonna be all right because he can score. He can pass the ball. You know what I'm saying? Get people involved and things like that. And I think he's fairly physical enough. He just not to get enough, get some strength where he can kind of physical people now. You know what I mean? Where he can put that shoulder down and it means something. You know what I mean? So I think he'll be all right though. Whatever. But I'm gonna segue off to what I want to get from the basketball.
Okay.
Now, I'm gonna go back to what my boy Big Perk said. I'm gonna get your take on it. Big Perk says I'm gonna be back to back for themselves, is what you say.
No.
Yes. Tell me my biggest threat. Why? If you kill him, think about this. If my biggest threat, and we speaking just from your opinion, Ms. Clark, read me, not even confident enough to say they can get out the West, I know I'm walking out the East with my foot up somebody's ass, shitting shoestrings for 2 weeks.
That's because you ain't playing nobody. And ain't no disrespect to you, but
What you mean?
your biggest threat was New York. You know what I'm saying?
I thought
in
my
my
biggest-
opinion. And Big Cat then goddamn got hurt, so that's a no-show.
No, he was still. I'm like, let me ask you a question. Why would I even be? I don't understand why even people say that was my biggest threat. I would have said my biggest threat would have been Cleveland.
Man, Cleveland ain't finna do shit but what they always
So
do.
why the hell was people
Nut
going
the fuck up?
So why the hell you thought the Knicks were gonna do it? They've been waiting the fuck up since Walt fucking Frazier.
Because at the end of the day, they been the most consistent thing in the East other than y'all.
Well, they ain't
So
beat us
why
since
not?
slavery.
I'm not talking about beating you, man. Listen, I'm just saying your competition in the East has been them, and if it ain't them, it was Greek Freak.
Nah,
the only reason why
mixture
Indiana
between.
made it is because
But we
New
forget
York
Philly.
was busted up.
You forgetting Philly though.
Philly ain't finna do shit because
Embiid out.
He
You know
don't
what I'm
even
saying?
want to play for him no more.
No, he out and his knee out, so they finna have to sit him down.
Ain't nobody in the East. That's what I'm saying. I ain't no knock on you, but soon the playoff come, Donovan Mitchell is gonna play good in the first round. Come second round, he gonna start
So we
disappearing.
2-1
like
with this joint right there. So I ain't really worried about.
That's what
them.
I'm saying, man. We talked about this last segment.
I ain't really worried about nobody.
Finna do shit to y'all. That's why I said whoever come out the West is gonna be y'all threat. And 9 times out of 10, by the way the Lakers are playing, because Minnesota, they ain't got enough. Let's just be real. Let's just go down the line. Now the best team in the West is OKC
By record.
but by record. But let's just be real. Like they ain't finna come out the West. You feel me? Once number one is gone, then it's gonna be shown up wide open in the West.
So
you feel me? I can see somebody like Denver pimp slapping them in the first round.
So what do you So what do you honestly feel about? I know you hadn't mentioned this team yet out the West. So what do you feel about the Golden State piece though?
Man, stop.
I'm not. I didn't say they make it. I'm not threatening them. I'm just asking. You didn't mention them.
No, they playing good ball all because of what you call it is doing what Wiggins wasn't doing.
Scoring.
You know what I'm saying? Everything. Consistently scoring, consistently playing defense.
Taking the ball out of Steph's hand.
Exactly.
Same thing that Luka doing in LA.
Making it easier. But in my opinion, they don't have enough because that depth ain't there no more.
Yeah, I just think that depth is too young.
And then by them playing in the play-in, that's going to hurt.
Yeah. Now, if they can make some moves, because like I told you, everything from 9 up is only maybe a half game or a game separate. So they can, with a run, if everybody lose 3 games and they win 3 games, they in the 4th seed. You see what I'm saying? Yeah,
so that's a lot of every.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just giving that, not saying that it's gonna happen. I'm just saying that to give an example how close the seeding is from 4 to 9. I think it's maybe a half game or a game at the most between.
I see the Lakers beating their ass too. Even you know what I'm saying. I don't see them having enough to beat the Lakers.
No, I don't. I do believe that y'all will beat them because I believe
think
that
the Clippers can beat them.
Ooh, I don't know, man. I'm not putting.
And I understand what you're saying about them.
I'm not giving.
Swear I do.
I'm not gonna give.
But the Clippers.
That's James Harden faith right there.
I ain't talking about James Harden. They are deep enough where you don't even have to depend on James Harden. You know what I'm saying? To be honest. Now I understand what you're saying.
You believe that
they are still the Clippers.
So without James Harden giving a true contribution, you think that they can actually make a honest push?
I think honestly, the Clippers are at their best when James Harden is around 10, 10, and 10.
I'll say about
see what I'm saying?
I'll say about anything. I'll say between 15 to 20. 15 and 10. He's gonna have to overcompensate from the scoring on assists. So it's gonna have to be a above 10 assist game for him. Like his best games for them, I think, is when he's between 12 and 18 assists.
I don't think he got to have that many assists, but either way it go, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel what you're saying, but if Kawhi Leonard is able to stay healthy and play,
ooh, this boy just asked for Jesus to come down here and walk.
That's saying a lot.
He just asked Jesus to come down here and walk.
You know, it's possible.
And now Clippers sitting at 6.
You know what I'm saying?
So they're basically, you and Houston, they're showing y'all the tide. They're 4.5 games behind y'all.
Right.
So, and that's when everything get tight because everything else behind that is a game and a half separate. So that's where like I was saying, when reference to Golden State, they can go from 9 to 6 with 2 games won, depending on who win and lose.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So they can literally go from being in the play-in to the heat of the shit in a week. You know what I mean? So, but again, go back to the point I'm making is that goes back to me, and I'm going to harp on this because I do, if it happens, I'm definitely going to be the first one to say it. I do believe this is going to be the changing of the guard moment to where Jason Tatum gets his win.
Fuck that white boy.
And it goes back now. This goes back to what you're saying now. I'm matching up with you because what I'm saying is this. I feel like, and I heard a person say it, and I do agree with this, that Jason Tatum is the most disrespected superstar in the NBA. Because I don't see anybody else would have gotten that blatant disrespect from punk ass Steve Kerr in the Olympics. After definitely being on the team, on the winning team, who just won a championship. But you're telling me his resume wasn't good enough than the other resume, but his resume was better than who you put out there by far. You're talking about the cat ain't done but win since he came in. I can't even count on one hand how many Eastern Conference championships in the being in finals included. Clean cut, no problems, no issues, no game. Just doing the thing. Since day one. He was winning since day one. So now he talking about, we were winning from day one. And been winning since then. Now, one championship to show, but of course, they still winning. It's just time, man. You're going to see the Lakers, Celtics, finals matchup. Game 7. On that arc. JT, Agent Zero, gonna get that thing swishy over. Some of that, like they push, that shit, yeah.
Okay.
Remember, you heard it here first.
Yeah. Yeah. What's y'all's thoughts on the Bobby Portis situation?
Now,
are y'all familiar with it?
Bullshit. Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's bullshit. He was taking tramadol.
Yeah.
He was taking tramadol. Tramadol is a pain medicine, but it's more or less like ibuprofen 800. You know what I'm saying?
But it is on that list though. I just think that we trying to test.
If the doctor then gave it to him,
now he was prescribed another medication,
and he took that instead.
I think he took the tramadol.
He fucked up there. Well, if that's how it went down there.
That's what I'm saying. That's how that went down. So, he gave something else, and I guess
it
that didn't work.
It says that Bobby Portis' assistant mixed up the names of 2 pain medications, leaving Portis accidentally taking...
that was his
that's on the assistant fault then. He fired.
Yeah, he should be fired. But at the same time, now, I think that was kind of harsh to give him the rest of the season. Like, you could have gave him...
I thought he got 25 games. That's basically the rest of the season. But 28 games left, though. Shit, I never thought about it.
Yeah, so it's like you could have gave him like 4-5 games because, yes, he's supposed to know. You know what I'm saying?
But I think...
25 games, man, that's too much, man. That's bullshit.
But the only thing what it is, I think what's bullshit about it is it's the list of drugs that they have on there that you can get 25 games for. Because it just basically falls under standard substance abuse policy under the NBA. So it basically falls under what weed or cocaine is the same. It's kind of part of the same thing. You know what I mean? So I just think drugs like that shouldn't fall under, just basically what you're saying, shouldn't fall under that severe punishment. You know what I'm saying? So especially when you're at this point. You know what I mean? And it ain't like he got a competitive advantage of it or something like that, or other than the head not hurting or some shit. So, I don't know about that one. So,
yeah, that was bullshit.
Yeah.
That was a little too harsh, in my opinion.
Yeah, I'm going to go against that one. That was bullshit.
Got any hitters? Got any hitters for us?
Yeah, let's do some what ifs, man.
I got one. I got one.
All right.
What if a team drafts both Sanders kids? Do you think he actually comes to the NFL?
Dion?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's part of the package. You know what I'm saying? If a team is able to be able to draft both of them, because we know it's possible, because Shedeur's gonna go high and the other one is gonna go low. You know what I'm saying?
And I think with him not being picked or invited to the combine, that helped everything with it.
Yeah.
That gave him all, that was everything he needed to get both of them on the same team.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Because now with them feeling like the scouts and all of the GM, I guess whoever picks out those players, didn't feel like he was up to the piece, that's going to shun a lot of people from actually drafting him. So now it depends on where he falls. I think Shedeur goes either 3 or 6.
You mean
Shedeur.
In the first round?
Shedeur?
In the first round?
The quarterback.
Right.
Fuck yeah.
You said 6?
6, yeah. Either 3 or 6, either Giants or the Raiders.
He ain't going no Giants.
Why not?
The Giants is not finna have no black man being the face of their franchise. I'm sorry.
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you.
I mean, it's just
I think those days of being being pissed off about that shit, I think them days are done. And I'm gonna be honest with you, and I'm gonna tell you who I'm gonna give the credit to.
Not for some.
I'm not even gonna say Patrick Mahomes.
Not for some organizations.
Listen to me. The reason why I'm telling you this, I'm gonna give it to two people. And unfortunately, they both are Crimson Tiders. And they basically from the same reason. I'm going to give it to Jalen Hurts. Why? Because he was able to do the Kobe to me. Not because he just became a great player. He just became better than what he was and able to win at the next level. Because nobody respected him in throwing the ball. That's how he ended up from Alabama to Oklahoma. You see what I'm saying? So I'll give, that shows that you can go and get a guy who's not the best and still win with him. Go back to the second guy, is Jalen Miro. Why is he even, to me, somebody got to have some faith on him because hell, he was invited. He was invited as a quarterback, and we both know, shit, goddamn. You know what I mean? I ain't even going to no, exploratory type of talk about him, but we know what the tape say. You know what I mean? So somebody got to feel like, okay, they can look at him in the same way that Jalen Hurts. The only difference was you saw that Jalen Hurts could throw the ball in Oklahoma. I don't think you ever saw that from Miro. But I still feel like he'll be more Cordell Patterson than Taysom Hill. You get what I'm saying? Taysom Hill is kind of like a gadget guy. I still feel like Cordell Patterson had a defined role from either running back, receiver, even returning kicks because of how big and physical and fast he was. You know what I mean? I just don't, we'll of course see because of course the combine is later on this week. I think that's either what? I think it's Thursday, maybe like Thursday or Friday. So I know he's going to throw shit. So what do you think about Shedeur not throwing in the combine though? Because he's not going to perform in reference to the throwing.
I mean, it ain't going to hurt him.
No, it ain't going to see. I feel like it was the best thing for him because when you're at either one or two, in reference to the quarterback, because depending on who you're talking to, they're going to have him one, or depending on who you're talking to, they'll have Cam Ward one. When you're at that level, the only thing you can do is hurt yourself. You can't make yourself no better because, hell, you either one or two. What more could you fucking want? And he don't want to be one because he don't want to be stuck in Tennessee. He don't want to be stuck in fucking Cleveland. Because if he was the outright run, he know we're going to be in a fucked up situation for the next 4 years. So I think there's no way. I don't think it does the only thing but help him. And another thing with the quarterbacks is last season, all of the quarterbacks who went high and was highly rated went to defensive head coaches. All the quarterbacks that's coming out now have the possibility to go into offensive head coaches. And I'll tell you, like I always say, even with Patrick Mahomes, not even just to bring him up, but just bringing up to just the speed in which they were able to get it going. The whole cohesion between the coach and the quarterback is going to determine the depth or the height of that quarterback. Because they can work together and they, got everything working in one direction. That's what you can see how it can go. Like how you see with the Patrick Mahomes and the Jordan Loves and all the other guys that was just good from day one. So.
Okay. You got a what if? Okay. All right, we'll move on. Let's next segment. What y'all got?
I'll ask you a question about this your team. Now, it's been a long-standing tradition from the New York Yankees that these niggas motherfuckers don't wear beards. But now they can. What you think? Think it's a difference or make a difference just somebody go walk out there with the big-ass beard of the Yankees, or you think they're going to, are you a traditional Yankee fan? Or did he even give a fuck, though? Or did he even care?
It don't matter.
Yeah, that was a big thing. You know what I mean? A lot of people making a big deal about that and shit like that. So,
yeah, why is it a big deal today?
Because
I don't even know. I didn't even really know it was an actual rule that they couldn't know.
Because back in the day, that was one of the things that the owner Steinbrenner wanted. He wanted a smooth face, clean cut guy in his pinstripe uniform. That's all.
Kind of suitish type of thing.
Yeah,
Come here, son.
Yeah, they like them smooth face, baby face.
Yeah, but now it's more or less like, okay, I can't get all these good players to come play with me because they don't want to cut their facial hair. So maybe I got a better chance. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I got these stipulations saying what you have to do in order to play and put on this uniform.
Wait, so they trying to implement it or remove it?
They're removing it.
Oh, okay.
So
all right.
Yeah, it actually just came in. I think they just did it off for this incoming season.
Right.
So I think since the inception of the
it
Yankees,
says
they haven't been able
They
to.
dropped the ban 49 years after it was implemented.
Yeah, so it's been going for a minute. Yeah. So I think it's a big deal. I think it will definitely help you in free agency a lot, especially with a lot of the pitchers and stuff like that. So better bats too, but I think the pitching been what I kind of been missing more than anything else. So yeah. Quick question on, I guess, on another side. So y'all heard about the betting ring at Fresno?
Yeah.
You heard about that?
The who?
Betting ring at Fresno State.
No. I mean, I think I saw a headline.
Yeah, so you got two players. Now, to me, it don't kind of make no damn sense. I guess they just get money. So you got two players. The two players were Jalen Weaver and Zion Collins. Now, mind you not, these guys are, I think, 5-23 on the season. 1-16 they play or some shit like that in reference to when they're playing. But they supposedly got some kind of hold on them. So they saying they probably been, I don't know if they've been pulling points, but I don't know if they were pulling points and betting or it was betting and pulling points. So it's something to represent. So I know they're ineligible right now.
But either way it go, though, like, they got to do something about it because in this instance, they don't know if these guys were actually, like, taking losses is on purpose.
Yeah, because they've been getting
point about that, you know what I mean? Like,
Sure.
you can't bet on yourself and your team and you playing. Like, that's a no-no. So regardless of the fact.
They probably betting on the other team.
Yeah, I mean, that was the whole point of why Pete Rose ain't in the Hall of Fame, you know, because they don't know how he actually was gambling. That's the whole point. I mean,
I just think that's some old hating ass shit, bro. Because there's so many more people that have so much other shit on them. You know what I'm saying? Like, even with the T.O. thing on how they keeping him out of there. I'm like, you know, I just think they're just superficial as fuck.
Man, look.
It's just some hating ass shit, bro.
But, I mean, that go back to that old reference. I mean, you know, everybody got an opinion, but at the end of the day, just because it's your opinion don't mean that you can just throw it out there because it might be offensive. You know what I'm saying?
In regards to what?
T.O. See, T.O., everywhere he played, every team in the NFL that he played at, yes, he played great. He was a great player, but you got to keep in mind all the other things that he did. Each team he went to, yeah, he might have played good for a year, but that next year he fucked the team up for whatever reason. Him getting mad because his numbers done went down or because he mad at the quarterback. You know, that shit happened twice. He was crying for Romo taking up for him, then he dogged him out saying Jason Witten, you know what I'm saying?
Because he was throwing the ball to Jason Witten all the goddamn time because they're the best friend and shit.
But I'm just saying, though, like, at the end of the day, it ain't
what you do and how you do it. I
and
feel
it's
you.
just the fact of the matter that you having special workouts, you're trying to break up the Eagles purposely, you know what I'm saying? Because you're trying to get folk to take your side. Look, bro, you might be right, but it's the way you do it. You don't go in straight to the cameras and cry and bitch to get your way. You know what I'm saying? And he did that everywhere he went. I mean, they got rid of him in San Fran. They ran Jerry Rice out of town because he finally made a name for himself out there as the man. So they like, okay, we finna go in another direction. He fucked up out there, wanted to leave, left there. You know what I'm saying? It's
Okay.
Like,
But
he talked about
question.
Ray Lewis. He was finna go up there. Then the next thing you know, he ended up in Philly because he, you know, ran him out by there. You know what happened in Philly. You know what I'm saying? Left there.
I understand with all that being said.
And
But
I know you saying that you shouldn't add that.
that's pussy bitch shit.
That's part of it.
No,
though,
the fuck
man.
it ain't.
That's the way
Bruh,
they do it.
Just let me say this right here, bro, and I'm gonna be honest. And this to the Hall of Fame or whoever got something to do with it, bro. When it come down to football, bro, football is fucking football, dog. It ain't got shit to do with whatever happened outside the lines of the football, bro. It's from goal to goal, 50 to 50 yards in between, 100 to 50. That's what it's about. And if this man got the stats to get in, bro, now if he was a killer and he was right here, you know, doing all type of crazy shit, you know, now I know we ain't gonna prove what he did, I understand, but there's a bunch of folks that said and did shit in the NFL we don't approve of. But I'm like, bro, to say at any stretch of the imagination that T.O. ain't a Hall of Famer, bro, that's just too much. That's why I said, man, it's just, and I feel him, but bro, that's just too much personal preference, man. Y'all look at it. If you took everything off of it, you putting him in the Hall of Fame. So what the problem? That's why I said that's just some weird shit.
You think is Barry Bonds in the Hall of Fame?
Nah, they ain't putting him in there because of that PED shit.
That's what I'm saying.
He ain't, but
he deserve it though, right?
No, but that's still he cheated. That's a difference. He cheated with steroids.
But the thing about it is he was one that never really got caught. Now the rest of them did, but all the speculation.
Bro, him and Mom McGuire went from goddamn looking like a drug preacher to damn Lou Ferrigno.
He never got in trouble with the law. When they took all of them,
because he didn't go to the down here, he was been doing that pleading the fifth shit.
He didn't have to go. I mean, they did not find nothing in his system.
Then he had to go though because he was.
Well, that's what I'm saying. He wasn't on trial. They had
Mom McGuire, both of them had to go to the
Rocket. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was a bunch of them.
It was a bunch of them, but it was mainly the ones that lied about it. You know what I'm saying? Like
you ain't gonna see him probably. Mom McGuire, Sosa. Either probably put what the mother played. Piazza, you probably I don't know if he made. Yeah, you probably won't see none of them.
The Rocket, the white one that played pitcher.
Right, you know what I'm saying? You talking about Rocket John Rocker?
No, the Rocket was his nickname.
Who he played for?
He played for the Yankees a little bit, and he played. I want to say for the Houston. No, it wasn't John Rocker, but they called him the Rocket. He was the one that was taking the cream and lied and said that his old lady was taking the cream. Remember him? He put it all on his old lady.
Yeah,
I can't think of his name, but his nickname was the Rocket.
So I just think that in that instance, because of y'all had something that was performance enhancing that would have helped your statistics to go in, then I keep you out. You know what I'm saying? I keep you out. But because I said blue and you ain't like I said that, you know what I'm saying? That part, I ain't put that part. You know what I'm saying? Like Pete Rose, because even with the betting part, I'm gonna just say this: if they're gonna let, I know they're gonna do it,
damn,
and I know they're gonna
lie
to them folks too. Now he denied it for a minute, then he finally told the truth because he want to see himself get in the hall for
right, because that's what anybody gonna do.
But if
they gonna let Brady in, being that he is a convicted cheater, served a suspension for it. I don't give a damn if you want to go back and tell me, well, they didn't convict him. He accepted a crime. Because the last time I checked, I don't know nobody who finna take punishment for some shit they didn't do. Because I promise you, if you didn't do it, it's going to be 150,000 pieces of available evidence to prove that you didn't. But you never could do it. And you got multiple cheating allegations upon you, your coaching staff throughout the whole prod. And I still say it was a reason why you went 10 years in between championships. No GOAT has ever done that. Jordan only went 2. So if you're going to put Brady in as the first ballot Hall of Famer, damn it, it's time to go with Pete Rose 2. Barry Bonds 2, because his ass cheated and got suspended for. Period. And that's the bottom line. D said so. Yep, I smelled it.
Yeah.
It's bullshit.
Yeah.
Yep. So, boxing match this weekend. Now, did you watch Shakur Stevenson fight? I didn't watch it neither. They said it was pretty good, but they say he fought somebody who said the first person was supposed to be in the fight. Something happened. So this dude was only like, I think they said he didn't know, but like 4 days or something before he was going to fight him. But he still won like 8-9 rounds with him. That ain't good to me. But I didn't see it. Oh, well. But you got the big boy this weekend. What you think? Lamont Roach.
Who?
Tank Davis.
Man, that ain't no big fight.
You don't think so? You don't think that's notable at all? Will you watch it?
I don't even know why you brought that shit up. Hell,
man, that big Tank, man, shit.
I'm not watching no fucking exhibition.
That's not an exhibition, right?
That nigga gonna kill. Tank gonna kill that boy.
He gonna kill anybody in the goddamn ring. It don't matter.
That's an exhibition then. Shit, he ain't got no competition. I'm gonna be watching Elimination Chamber, WWE, and the Lord knows it better not be no NBA on. You understand? I'm not watching that bullshit. Man, that ain't no fight.
That's gonna be a good one, though, man.
Man, please.
So, did you watch the Frank Martin fight, the one before this one?
That wasn't no fight either. The
was
biggest
decent.
fight coming up is gonna be Crawford
And Canelo.
and Canelo.
And when is that?
The rest of this it ain't nothing but a bunch of bullshit.
I
The
do like this one,
pass is
man.
on.
I do like this fight though. I ain't gonna lie. Another question, jump off the backside, just to jump sip over. You told me Darius Slayton was retiring.
Darius Slay.
Yeah, he's not. So they say he playing one more season. And he's either gonna play with either you.
Back to the line.
Or back to the line.
He might do go back to the line because that's where he started at.
That is, but yeah, I did. I went there. That's why I saw that. I saw the headline come out. I meant to ask you back. I know we talked about it, about y'all potential free agent. So just kind of go over, just glance over real quick. Is there anybody that you kind of looking at? Because I know last year you told me that Hassan Reddick was gonna leave. Outside of the people you know, like we know Big Boy gonna retire. Fletcher Cox. He already retired, but Brandon Graham.
Everybody, in my opinion, is gonna come back.
You think Brandon Graham gonna come back?
No.
Yeah, you know, he's gonna retire.
Yeah, he definitely.
Okay.
Super Bowl is his last game, but the only everybody that is up. I'm talking about Beck and the big offensive lineman. We got they gonna Braun. They gonna
Slayton.
I don't know about Slayton. You mean Slay?
There's Slay.
I don't know about Slay, but it's three folk that I don't know about. Slay, my DN, no, none of my offensive linemen. My DN, Sweat, Josh Sweat, and my D tackle that was coming out the bench, Milton Williams.
Okay, the one that made the play.
Those are the three. Now they said Milton Williams might check the market because he trying to get that bag, and they were saying Josh Sweat wanted that bag. So it depends on that situation on what we need to do. If Sweat say, okay, fuck it, I'm gone, that's why we're entertaining Myles Garrett. But they also said that we were looking at the D tackle from Oregon and the D tackle
from Michigan.
South Carolina.
Okay, yeah.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
there's another guy that went to Tulane, I think. DN, they say he kind of give you that flavor, kind of like.
Well, when it comes to that
number one
DN
guy
position, now we also had that boy Hunt, number 58.
Oh, okay.
He was coming off the bench, so I mean we have depth. It's just the fact of the matter. When you lose, of course, you got to reload and padding it. So,
they say it's about 6. I want to say 15 to 18 top, like the top 50 draft prospects. I think they said that between 15 and 18 of them are defensive linemen, from defensive tackles to defensive ends. So it's a real deep defensive tackle. I think it's a real deep wide receiver draft.
And we're looking for
short on quarterback. I think it's real deep at running back too.
Yeah, it's
you know what I'm
deep.
saying? I think it's running back too.
15 deep.
And I think the running back that people are going to be that's going to be a surprise out of everybody. I can't remember his name. It's the guy from North Carolina. It's a running back from North Carolina. Because I think he's gotten his draft stock up to basically right at 2. So he's got like right up under Ashton Jeanty. If you go back and look at his tape, I saw it. He'll give you some Ashton Jeanty vibes. You know what I'm saying? With the run out the catch. And
he got higher stock than that boy from Ohio, both the running back from Ohio State.
Because he got more tape. They say split rips. You feel what I'm saying? When you the number one, you're going to have more tape. You're going to have more tape.
Yeah,
you're going to have more tape. You're going to have more tape. Because think about it. I'm going to just say this. Judkins and Henderson, if you put those backs together, you're him. Same thing I feel about Ashton Jeanty. That's why they're able to jump past it, because I don't feel like Henderson is he's shown it, but just being able to be consistent of running between the tackles because he can get the hell on. He's the fastest one. See, Judkins is the one that showed for the hard yards, but they want to know, can you run away from people? You see what I'm saying? So if you put both of them together, he's the guy in North Carolina because he can break tackles, catch the ball, run out the catch, good balance,
them two niggas,
acceleration.
Them two niggas, they got less mileage on them. And yes, we all know Judkins got the home run hitter in him. He did a lot of that at Ole Miss. Now,
he had the tough yards at Ole Miss. He had a lot of his big plays at Ohio State.
Either way it go, we know he can do the big plays.
But can he do it?
All-purpose back,
But can he do it on 3 downs? See, guys, the thing is, when you get to the NFL, that's why I knew him. I don't know if you go back because we didn't have him before that. I told him that Gibbs was going to be your best running back that came out of that class because he looks like the guy from North Carolina. Because he just got all the tools. You know what I mean? We didn't see him because guess what? Who the fuck was watching North Carolina football? I know me, you, and Stacey Murder wasn't. So we can't say nobody was watching much Boise State until they said Ashton Genty, which that's going to die after that. So he definitely got to stock up. You know what I mean? So he definitely go back and watch.
I go with you on that, but
you know,
for you to say he gonna be number 2,
I think he'll be the number 2 running back taken.
Hell no.
I'd say that. You heard it here first, but I think he'll be the number 2. I'm gonna say Judkins and Henderson. Now, the only believe I say that is like if somebody just loved them, but I truly believe that the utility that you see in him from his tape and also in his Senior Bowl and stuff like that, then probably the biggest thing is gonna be once the combine goes.
I thought that boy from South Carolina would be a better running back than him.
Who? To my Rocket Sanders? Get the hell out of here. Rocket Sanders like Marshawn Lattimore a little bit.
Your running back better than him. Yeah.
No. Better than who?
That boy from North Carolina. Man, you should have.
I'm gonna say this.
Whatever.
Let me say this.
You already know.
Let me say this. The only thing I'm gonna give the running back from North Carolina, which I don't know his name, a little more better, is because we didn't throw to Jaquez as much.
But you
know what I mean?
But you just because you didn't do it this year, don't mean you know he can't do it. He can get it out the back.
I agree. He has shown when we have
that
throw
boy
to him.
was supposed to be the number 1 running back in the SEC this year.
But we didn't use him like that.
No,
that's the problem. They didn't run the ball.
The offensive line
wasn't
good enough.
If you go back and look, they were not even. He wasn't even getting. Running back of that caliber was supposed to get 20 to 30 touches, man.
That nigga better than that boy. And
I'm not gonna.
And it'll win up against better defenses. That boy, man, he ain't finna go that high.
So remember, running back's not gonna go high. Now I ain't say number 2 like overall.
I know you said number 2 running back, and I'm saying hell no, shit no, that's too high.
Yeah, I definitely believe he is the you know what I mean, the top 2 running back in the draft class.
Okay.
You know, now look, because when I pull it up right here, I'm just gonna pull it up. Who's number 1? Ashton Denty. Who's number 2?
Bro, that's predicted.
No,
man.
I'm just saying. No, this is
that's
just
somebody that's what they think. They don't. Nobody didn't know.
I'm just giving you the project. Everybody has a projection list. Everybody. That's the only reason we even talk about it.
That's just an opinion, bro.
Right, but I'm just saying from everybody's.
That don't make it right. That's all I'm saying.
I'm not saying it's right. I'm just giving you with everyone and all the tape that I watched and from all the people that get paid to do it. That the consensus is that Genty's 1, and the guy who was speaking from North Carolina is Omarion Hampton. He's 2. Then they got Caleb Johnson, over the guy from Iowa. Then you got Travion Henderson. Then we got my boy Dylan Sampson from Tennessee. Then Quinton Judkins. Then the little guy Devin Neal from Kansas. Then here comes Scattabo. Then the rest of them are I guess you say guys. But I'm just saying, now I'm not, notice they don't even got Jaquez Hunter in that top period. I'm talking about in the top 12. He's not even in there. I don't even think he comes into there until like 15 or 20. Because they still got Melvin Gordon in front of him. Bro, they don't even have him at the top 25. So, and I'm not saying that he's not that good. It's just that, of course, they're going to go by what you see on tape. I think he's going to be steal.
That ain't tape.
He's going to be
yardage.
A steal.
That's probably yardage. That
you know
ain't,
what I'm saying? Like,
that's all they're going on.
Look at it. They got Trevor Etienne. They got him at 25. And they got Jaquez Hunter right behind him at 26.
Well, I said, I mean,
of course, like I said,
do is look.
They're both projections.
That's all.
That's all it is. But what I'll just say from the tape, I just feel like from what you see, because like even with Jonathan Taylor, when he came out of Wisconsin, went to Wisconsin, shit, he showed translated. Some of it you can just see. We know Ashton Genty, we know he went to Boise, But we both know he's going to translate when he get to the NFL. He ain't going to all of a sudden can't run the ball. I just feel that. You know what I mean? I feel like Scattabo should be up there a little better, but I know everything he was made is just kind of out of being improvising in the moment because you just can't tackle him. Because he's not finna jump off with the stats. He's not finna make no shuttle run that's finna blow your mind. He's not finna run a sub 4.5 40. You know what I mean? So he's not gonna do nothing to make you jump off the stat board on the combine but his tape gonna pop. You know what I mean? Because if you look at the playoffs, they'll say that was the best running back in the playoffs. You know, I think he got the MVP. Oh, no, he got the MVP of that game, even though they lost. So I do see him as being the second back taken.
Just remember that.
So remember, guys. So ladies and gentlemen out there in the world, jump into this thing. I say Omarion goes second. He say
hell no.
So
that's
which
all
one you
I'm
got?
saying.
So who you putting
you
in?
Ain't finna put that on me.
No, I'm asking you a
don't
question.
know, but I know he ain't going no number two. Right?
No, I'm finna just ask you a question. Out of the two backs from Ohio State, which you're coming with, you'll take them over the guy. You'll take them over Sampson out of Tennessee.
Who?
Sampson, the running back.
I'll take Sampson in front of that boy from North Carolina.
So do you think Dylan Sampson goes before? Do you think he'll go before?
No, but I think he'll be a better running back. I don't know. I'm just saying.
Did you think that
Elroy is saying that boy from North Carolina is not going to be the second running back taken in the NFL draft? That's all Elroy is saying.
And Big Dog
Period.
is telling you every day and twice on Sunday, Big UNC going for the 2. And we'll see come draft night. But I'm going to take the biggest thing is going to change it combine night. That's where everything going to change. That's when you'll get your 40s ran. That's where you make your money at under 40.
That's what I'm saying. It's too early to even say that because, like, all that shit gonna change once they go up there to the combines and they work out.
I think the 40 the 40 and the bench press only makes a difference.
Well, not necessarily because at the end of the day, if you got hands and he don't, you know what I'm saying, that plays a part too. Because if you don't have hands, now that means you're gonna have to go to a predominantly like run-oriented offense, coming straight downhill. Rather, if you got a running back that can do it all, you know what I'm saying? It really don't matter what offense he's in. You feel me?
So I'm asking you a question.
That plays a part too.
So let me ask you this. Does it make a difference if a guy's showing you everything he needed to show you in his 3 years in college? Does it matter what he does on the combine then? If you saw what he can do.
Yeah, because a certain player like Scattabo ain't gonna fit the Miami Dolphins. You feel me?
Why?
Because Scattabo is not that good at catching it out the backfield because he's like a robot. You know what I'm saying? He's not elusive. But if you put Scattabo with somebody, with somebody like John Harbaugh, where they're gonna give it to him and coming downhill, you understand, making him do what he's good at, then that's a difference, brother.
No, I'm not.
You don't see the Miami Dolphins sitting up there high saying, "Yeah, we're gonna go for Scattabo."
No,
he don't fit their offense.
No, I wouldn't put him nowhere. But I wouldn't put him nowhere.
That's another thing that plays a part in it too. You know what I'm saying?
He fit 80% of the NFL's offense because you can put him in Seattle, you can put him in Pittsburgh.
He ain't fit no 80.
You can put him in
50, but not no 80.
You can put him in Pittsburgh. Hell, you can put him in. He just ain't as fast and as elusive, but he the type of running back you would run in Philly because you like gritty running backs. You ain't never had one like Saquon. Ain't many had one like that. You know what I mean? So
but at the end of the day, it ain't no 80. It might be fit half the league, but it ain't no whole league, bro. Because you got a lot of teams that are going to that spread. You know what I'm saying? So he ain't gonna fit for everybody.
That's the only team I'm gonna say I'll say is a true oh my God, who's just spread the field is truly like, and they'll actually run the ball a lot too. Is Miami? Everybody else actually run the ball. You know, I look at it like that. You know what I'm saying?
All right, before we get up out of here, I got give me a bust from the NFL.
In the last, you just saying period or
something that's coming up.
Period.
Period. NFL bust. Oh man, you can get a lot of them motherfuckers.
I know who I went with last time. Oh, AJ McCann. Shit. Yeah, Buzz.
Hey, AJ wasn't never supposed. He wasn't never thought to be a high draft pick. How you gonna do that?
That was the most decorated quarterback ever come out of Alabama. Name me another one. Nobody else has more decorations than AJ McCann. Nobody. They got either 3 out of 4 or 4 championships. Nobody got that. He was the most decorated. I'm not saying he was the best quarterback. I'm not saying he threw the best ball. But I look at him the best. Hell yeah, over there, he fucking doing podcasts with us.
He talking about motherfuckers. And he talking about folk that were like real high up, like won the Heisman or some shit, got drafted number 1,
Bryce
and
Young.
didn't do nothing.
Bryce Young.
What is hating on Bama shit? Okay, well fuck it, Cam
went to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, and he nutted up.
Okay.
Bryce Young ain't even want to win the season, bitch.
This wasn't supposed to be the back and forth shit,
man.
Yeah.
No,
it was just
he asked me for a bus.
Throw out a bus.
He asked me for a bus.
I
thought
the
a bus
folks
though. If you ain't
them-
looking for him to do nothing, like AJ McCann, he was just an average quarterback in college. He was just part of a great team, bro.
And that's what I went, and that's why I
We
said.
talking about somebody like a Gino Toretta,
Right, and
know
you
what I
asked
mean?
me somebody, and look, and you said that I thought about it, I said, well, who else did I feel was a great quarterback but was on a great team, but they really wasn't that good? Bryce Young is that person. Because I'm like, I just feel like right now, do you know did you go look at the wide receiver room the dude had, man? He had Henry Ruggs, Devontae Smith, and what's the other boy?
They gonna let us know in the comments that we wrong about everything, and that's okay.
All right, so any fact people like that, if you do feel like Bryce Young was a bust, let me know, man.
Yeah.
Let me know, man. Because we know Cam Newton, MVP, ain't no bug game. There ain't no buzz got no MV. Bizzle in their inventory.
All right, on that note, it's been a fun episode.
Every day.
We love cutting up with y'all.
For sure. And again, people click, share,
Subscribe.
and subscribe, man, and jump in them comments, man. So we're going to holler, shout out to everybody who watched that thing, man.
Yeah. Any last words before we get up out of here, fellas?
All I'm going to say, man, myself is going back to back.
Okay. Elroy, you got anything to leave the people with? Any words of wisdom?
Big C gang.
No. I'm ready to go now.
Big C gang.
All right, on that
Back to
note,
back.
we out of here. Till next time.
Holla
Thank
at
y'all
your
for
folk
joining us.
and cut up with your people. 100.
Peace.
Yes, sir.